what a nice lineup to our yearling class. We've got some September heifers in here and some May heifers as well. I think for a summer-born class like this, we can see a lot of quality from top to bottom. I think heifers at the top end of the class here, really a close placing in my mind. I think there's a tremendous amount of give and take here. I'm going to prefer to go with the young man's heifer here, the yellower appearing heifer. I think there's one that's got the stoutness to her structure, the bone work underneath of her, and the foot size. It's exceptional for a calf at this stage of the game. I think there's one that we can probably draw issue with a few structural factors at the top of her hip. We could certainly flatten her out and square her up like what we see in that heifer that stands just below her. But I think there's one that has all the stoutness and dimension and shape and muscling that you could ask for in a heifer at this stage of the game. And she too, when she conditions up, is going to be super nice and super smooth when she goes ahead and matures on out. I think the young man's heifer here in second is one that is extremely well designed out of that hip, and that's where she has that advantage over that heifer in first. I would just like to see her have a little more bone underneath of her and a little bigger foot size to go along with the center carriage that she has. It makes me a little worried at what she's going to be like when she gets to be a mature cow, and she has all that body and that look from the side, and then we just need to power her up on that bone, and as she grows and as she matures, that's going to get a little more out of ratio than what it is today. Then the young man's heifer there in third. Here's a very unique female that's got a lot of cow look to her. I think there's one that when you project her on out, what she's going to appear like as a first-time mother, she's going to be exceptional in the way that she's designed. I get a little worried about the front 1/3 in that female. She's got a little more neck. She's got a little more brisket, a little more chest floor to her than some of the other heifers in the class. She is the oldest heifer in the class and has the most fat on her today. And how is that front end going to look when we keep her on feed and we get ready to calve her out for the first time? I think if we could tighten her up in that neck and into that brisket and give her a little more attractive feminine look out of that front 1/3. Too. The young lady's heifer here that comes out next in fourth is a female that's from the side view profile. You really have to appreciate the way that she balances up in all her ratios. She's extremely neat made in the way the pieces fit together in such a smooth manner. I think there's one that when we talk about structural correctness, she really epitomizes the balance in terms of that length of stride and that flexibility that she has through her joints, and then when she sets down on all 4 feet and legs, I think there's a heifer there that if we can add some more dimension and muscling, we'll get right around behind her, and then when we view her over her top, she can certainly work her way up a couple of 2 or 3 spots, and if we can just add that extra dimension of muscling to that already exquisite frame that she possesses. And then the young man's heifer that rounds out our class is one that you like the length of body and that length of side that she has. She too really good in terms of her bone design and to her foot size as well. I think there's a heifer that needs to power up and her muscling. We need to add some more dimension and width from end to end to get her up any higher today. The one that is really level made and really good from a structural standpoint.